Monday, January 13th, 2025. We just got a new Star Citizen Alpha 4.0.1 PTU patch. The current PTU audience is for all backers. But for today's PTU patch, only the US servers are open for testing. The server meshing configuration is 5-5-500. 5 servers in Stanton, 5 servers in Pyro, and 500 player cap. And the hangar spawning is enabled. Today's testing and feedback focuses are number 1, stability, performance, and bug fixes. Number 2, Save Stanton Chapter 2 event in Pyro. The Chapter 2 of Save Stanton event will run throughout the PTU phase in the 4.0.1. This is a continuation of the event from 3.24.3 into the Pyro side of the event. So in other words, we are saving Stanton in Pyro. What? For the known issues, they are pretty much the same as those in the previous PTU patch. For the features and gameplay updates, locations, further contest zone client performance optimizations, and also further Pyro outpost ground collision polish. This means that CIG is patching the holes on the ground for those ground outposts in Pyro, which has become one of the major issues if you're doing the ground missions in Pyro. Oftentimes, it will fall through the planet. So it's really hard to do those missions because you're not only fighting the servers, not only fighting the NPCs, and sometimes you have to fight the players, but you also have to fight the ground. And almost all the time, the ground will always win. So I really hope the holes can be patched, but we would have to play it in order to figure out. Now, gameplay added personal cooldown to further Pyro mission after completion. Let's check this out. Okay, just spawned into my hangar. Okay, let's grab a mission. Bounty Hunter, accepting offer. I don't see mission markers. Nope, I don't see mission markers. Let's grab a ship. Fly out. Oh, mission completed. Before I even can take my ship out. So someone finished the mission. Now let's see if the mission will pop up again or not. Yes, mission popped up again. Let's accept this one. This is a 40k mission. Looks like the mission payout is the same as the previous patch. So the 25k is just the certification mission. After that, you will have the 40k mission, which is the basic one. So accepting this one. Let's go. I don't see mission markers, but I am at Ruin Station. This mission is around Ruin Station. I want to check if the proximity sound is still here or not. Okay, I hear the proximity sound. Let's fly out. Oh, I think the proximity sound disappeared. However, there's no pilot on the ship. There's no name. Destroyed. And the mission pops up again.
Okay.
Wow, you can accept this mission one after another.
Target destroyed.
Destroyed. Alright, mission showed up again. So less than 1 minute, the same mission just showed up again. So it didn't really take that long for the cooldown for the mission to pop up again. Alright, next one. Lower the amount of turrets around asteroid bases. Let's go to an asteroid base.
Quantum drive is now off.
Okay, arriving at an asteroid base. How many turrets we have now? So one here. One here. I think they indeed removed some of the turrets, especially the turrets right here. Yeah, usually on these pads, each pad will have 2 turrets. Now you can see there's no turrets right here. So these pads turrets removed, and above this pad's turret also removed. Oh, what we have are the turrets on the rocks. So that turret is shooting at me. You can just hide in the rocks to recover your shield,
Docking contact.
and then go hit the turret. Dead. Okay, this turret's also destroyed. So you have less. I think I only see 2 turrets. That's it. No other turrets. Now, bug fixes. First one is location law. Ship despawn in front of players. So when I first read this bug fix, I thought this is the ship purple, that the ship will just disappear. But this is not the ship purple. If I look at the issue console report for this number, it says this: ship despawns after sitting in hangar while preparing cargo. This has happened to me personally. So whether if I'm doing cargo or I simply just waiting for my friends to get on board my ship, sometimes the ship in my hangar just poof, disappeared, and all of us will drop on the ground from wherever we are from the ship. However, the difference between this and the ship purple is when this happened, your ship is stored, so you can always call it up again from the ASUP. So whatever stuff you put on this ship is also saved. You won't lose anything. However, if the ship is purpled, then you will lose everything. You have to reclaim the ship. If the ship is purpled, means the ship is destroyed. Next one. This is very important. Rundown stations, contested zone, location. There is a panel on the outside of the station that lacks collision and allows player to go inside into CZ areas with ease. I can tell you that this is a very serious problem. Long story short, players has found a way to glitch into the executive hangar as well as every single one of those 3 contested zones, and they can go directly to the fabricator keys. They don't have to go through all those NPCs. They don't have to go through the red doors and blue doors. They can just glitch themselves through to the fabricators, every single one of them. Ruin Station, Checkmate, and Obituary. They are those panels or vents inside the walls that lack collision, so players can actually do that. Worse than this is players has found ways to glitch through the executive hangars. This has happened to my org, my people. Once my friend inserted all the 7 keys, another player saw the red door open, and then he went ahead, glitched into the executive hangar a few seconds ahead of us, and he touched the ASUP terminal, and he got our F7A. He suicided, but it's too late. He already touched the screen and got the ship. So that made days of efforts gathering the fabricators, everything in vain. However, we have the records, we have the videos, we have the records, we have the game logs. We've already contacted CIG. We've already sent all the evidence to CIG, and they have responded. They are going to investigate this. So here I urge players, if you know how to glitch like this, do not do it. This will for sure be punished. And I really hope that CIG can fix this. But now I'm going to the executive hangar to test this, see if that is fixed or not. Okay, arriving the executive hangar. Oh, looks like this is still not fixed. So if you go in through here, I'm not going to show you how to get here, but I want to test it, see if this is fixed. Clearly, this one is not fixed. Look at the right door. So what happened to us is a player camped here and then waited for us to insert those 7 keys, and when that right door opened, he just went in ahead of us, a few seconds ahead of us. So I just died. If you go into the executive hangar without the right door open, you will be killed. However, if someone insert those keys, and then when the door opens, and then you enter through that glitch, you will not be killed. That is why you can claim someone else's ship ahead of them, a few seconds ahead of them. So this is a big problem, and still not fixed yet. So you also need to be careful every time you try to claim an executive hangar ship. You have to make sure that nobody's camping there. Next bug fix. This is the quality of life change. Vehicles, inner thought. Cockpit button interactions overlap with the MFD after being initially hovered over. We're gonna check a few ships on this because this has been bothering us a lot for a few ships, especially the Eclipse. Okay, turn the ship on. Nice. I don't see that big button in front of you says exit ship or something. And now if you want to... Oh, I think there's still a problem. So if you want to use any of the MFDs, sometimes, for example, this one, if you hover over this button, it says engine on. But you want to use this MFD, I can't. It still says engines on. So I would have to be... Yeah, now I can. But if I hover this to engine on, and then go back to MFD, this one, I will still be clicking this button. This one as well. This one I can. And open pilot canopy. It's better. It's not perfect, but it's better. So I can use this MFD instead of hitting this button right here. And I don't see that big button somewhere here right in front of you for the Eclipse. Okay, Firebird. Okay, for the Firebird, you don't see that big button in front of you anymore. That's good. And let's check the buttons. The buttons are here, and quantum spool. Yeah, this button is still blocking this MFD here, but you can use this one. This one's good. This one's good. Yeah, I think the Firebird is just this button blocking this one. It's better. Much better. Okay, now the Polaris. So the buttons are here, and this is nice. It does not overlap with when you want to switch MFDs. For example, this button, engine on, and then power off does not, especially power off, it does not affect you switching the MFD. Veto as well. And this one, nice. This one as well, very nice. Next bug fix, the Polaris weapon. Polaris torpedo console displays placeholder name. The Polaris torpedo in the 4.0 has been on and off. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So let's check this out. Torpedo console, power on. Do we have torpedoes? I don't think it works. Let me fire one. No, I cannot fire this torpedo. It still doesn't work. Are we supposed to have only 28 torpedoes? How come we have 32? I think there's some phantom torpedoes that's blocking this, so that we cannot fire this. Besides, there is no yellow bar. Usually, there is a yellow bar goes all the way up that you can fire the torpedo. But right now, these doesn't work. Oh, if I do this, armed 2, let me see, enter. No, it still doesn't work. I click fire, it doesn't fire. 3 torpedoes, 4 torpedoes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Something is wrong. Last bug fix, Drake Cutter. Cargo grid. 2 SU cargo containers cannot be attached to the Drake Cutter cargo grid. Okay, so this is a 2 SU box. Let's put on the cutter. Cargo snap is right here. Looks like it works. Yep, it works. Very nice. You can put another 2 SU box on top of it, I think. So you can put total 4 SU boxes in here.